Okay, so today we are doing experiment number 83 out of Van Cleves, and this one is called Not the Same. Okay, so our ingredients, our materials list was a glass, a clear glass, it can be glass or plastic, water, tape, and marbles. Okay, so you guys can do this separately or together. All right, so I'm going to read through the instructions and then I want you all to do them. Okay, it says fill up half the glass with water, use a piece of tape to mark the top of the water level, and then very carefully add the marbles to the water by tilting the glass and allowing one marble at a time to slide down the glass into the bottom. Now, why do you think that we don't just plop them in there?
Because that could hit the bottom and splash, and that could break the cup.
It could break the glass, yeah. So we got to be careful doing that. And then once they're all in there, you set the glass upright and notice the water level. Okay, so step 1, fill half the glass up with water. And it doesn't have to be perfectly half. That's perfect right there. Well, why don't you let Susanna do it?
She can do it.
Okay. Okay, and then just set that aside. Okay, you're going to have to move that a little bit so we can see what you're doing. Okay. Now do the tape. No, the tape first, because you have to start with the base of the measurement. Okay, can you turn your glasses around so I can see what you did?
That?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, and so we didn't have 6 marbles each. So how many are you putting in there?
5 marbles
Okay,
each.
all right, go ahead. Oh, well, before you do it, what do you think is going to happen?
I know.
Go ahead, Susanna.
The water level is going to go higher.
Okay.
The water level is going to go higher because the more weight that's in the cup makes the water level go higher.
It's the weight of the object?
Yes, because if you put, it has nothing in it, so if you put a marble in it, the weight pushes the water off of the bottom of the cup and it makes it rise.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and try it and see if you guys are right.
Mine went higher.
Okay, can you turn around and show it to us?
It just went a little higher.
Just a little bit higher.
Yes.
Isabel, why don't you scoop all of your marbles out and put them in Susanna's cup and let's see how much more.
Can I?
No, just, can you scooch them out with your hands or no?
Sure.
Okay. So now we have how many marbles in there?
10.
10. Okay, and is there a significant difference this time?
Yes.
Yeah, there is. Okay, so what do you think?
About the experiment?
Because this is pretty basic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we probably did this to learn that the water will rise if something goes in it. Like as I put my hand into the cup, the water will rise.
But before you said the weight of your hand. So do you think it's the weight?
It's the space.
Correct. That's what you're looking for. Okay. So the whole thing is that 2 pieces of matter or things cannot occupy the same space. So are there any other examples that you can think about this with a glass of water that you could kind of do on your own to experiment with that?
You could get a glass of water and put a like, or you could get a bowl and put like a lemon in it, and the lemon could be a marble, and then it would rise up. Or an egg.
What about when you get a soda or I just think of when I get a soda at Chick-fil-A. If I have a cup of what
Ice.
in it?
Ice makes
So if
it
I have
rise.
ice, do I have more or less
Less
soda?
soda.
Yeah. So because why?
Because the ice takes up more space, and then the water
That's
or
right.
the soda.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, good job. We'll get the second one set up in just a second.
What's
Okay, so this next experiment, no, just leave it in the middle, it's okay, is number 84, and this one is called dry paper. And this one could possibly get a little messy, meaning wet. So you could either do this in the bathtub or outside. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like tomorrow, but so we're just going to do it right here, and we're going to do it really carefully, right, girls?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So our list of materials is a bucket or a big bowl, some water, paper towels, and a glass that is smaller than the bucket or bowl of water that you're using. Okay, so, and we're going to, we could even add tape to the side of the bowl to see if we're talking about our last experiment, will the level of the water go up? Can you
Yes.
tape it to the front of the bowl so we can see it on the camera? Here, let Susanna do it, because she's closer to that side. Perfect. You might want to do that a little bit lower, Susanna. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing, and then we're going to ask some questions about it, okay? So we have our glass bowl filled with water, and then we're going to take our paper towels and wad them up. Wad them up. And then put it in the bottom of the glass. I'll smush it down in there, and then we need to make sure it won't fall out. I'd try to smush it in there a little bit more, Isabel. Okay. All right. So then what we're going to do, it said low battery. So we're going to turn the glass upside down. Now before you put it in the water, listen to these instructions. You hold